All right, we're live recording. Hey guys, we're reviewing for a test. Broke out the big brain here. Got my smart glasses on. Got my Hobbit shirt. How you like that? There we go. Hobbit. Nice. Okay guys. Hey, I'm gonna try to make this quick. There's only 3 things I want to cover, and I apologize. I've tried to tilt my head down. These glasses reflect the computer screen. But look, I want to point out, you guys are the big brains. You got the wheels churning. Tell you what else, don't need no iCloud. Your brain is your iCloud. It's making all the connections to everything we've been learning. If you just do what little, if you think about it, you guys are coming out so way ahead on your time. Some people are still struggling week to week to put in the time. Think about how much time we would spend together, 1 hour and 50 minutes every day, okay? I'm posting a video, and yeah, sometimes they're 30 to 40 minutes long, okay? But it's covering everything. I do all the IXL examples, so nobody should have any excuses on knowing how to do any of the IXLs or getting tricked on the challenge levels, because I do problems at every level, okay? Then for the test, this has happened 5 out of 7 weeks. Where there's been 1 or 2 little nuances or things on the test that weren't quite touched or commented on during the week, okay? So therefore, I want to just remind you, they could have been things we learned earlier on, but we've slept since then. It's been many moons since then, as I always say. So, you know, I just want to remind you one last time, okay? All right, so let's jump into it. Share screen. 3 things, all right? So simple probability. Let me get my writing utensil. Go with, guess we'll just go with black. So I'm wearing a black Harvard shirt. Okay, simple probability. I spin a spinner, it has 4 colors, and I say, what's the chance of getting red? It's one of the 4 colors, okay? Then that's 1 out of 4 chance, okay? I got something going on in the background, guys, that I got to kind of listen to. Okay, so that equals 1 out of 4 chance. Now, if they ask you what percent chance that is, we all know it takes 4 quarters to make $1. 1 divided by 4, that's the same thing as 25%. I did want to tell you there's problems where they're asking you for a percent. You don't have to write the percent symbol. They're assuming it's already there. So on DMAC, you will just write 25, okay? But there are a couple of questions where they're not going to be simple 0%, 25%, 50%, 75%, or 100%. It's going to be something where you're going to have to do some division. Like you might get something like 3 out of 8 is a situation, or your answer, okay? So that's a division problem. You make a division house. 8 goes into 3 0 times, and it goes into 30 3 times, which is 24. You subtract and you get a 6. Drop another 0, and it's going to go, I'm going to continue over here. It's going to go in 7 times. There's going to be 4 left. We're subtracting those. Drop another 0, and it goes in 5 times, is 40, okay? So here's the thing. That's not your answer, 0.375. They're asking you on DMAC to change it to a percent. Percent means per 100. Now we know the Kanye way is, I see 2 dots, I move the decimal 2 spots. So 0.25 does in fact equal 25%. Okay, so 0.375, I have to move the decimal back to the right to change it to a percent. So it's going to be 37.5 as a percent. There's 2 problems where you have to do that, guys, and that's not the answer. That's not what it's going to be, but you have to move the decimal that way. You get a 3-digit answer with a decimal. All right? Situation number 2. We covered factorials. That's new. All it means is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 4 times 3 is 12 times 2 equals 24, okay? But if they said 4 factorial minus 2 factorial, we didn't cover that. It wasn't in the video the 7th graders shared or that I made, okay? It wasn't on the IXL, but here it is on the test. A lot of people, I fear, 7th graders may have already covered it some, and it's in their journal as well. A lot of people are going to say, oh, 4 factorial minus 2 factorial is 2 factorial. No, this is like a times kind of or something, or consider it with the parentheses around it. You have to do the factorial first. 4 factorial is 24. 2 factorial is just 2 times 1 is 2. So 24 minus 2 is 22. 2 factorial is 2 times 1. Big difference. You see the difference there? So make sure you do the factorials first. Okay? There you go. All right. Third and final thing, just a reminder, when we have dependent compound probability, that means there's 2 or more events. We've only been doing 2. Okay? So if I had, as a joke, if I have Greg, Carter, Jack, and Jake, okay? Those are a few of my guys I got to see play basketball this year. Wish I got to see the rest of you more in sports. Next year, especially, hey, I'll be coaching some of you next year. All right, since you'll be 7. All right, so if they were picking basketball teams, now obviously, #1 shot blocker, slam dunker, Mr. Douglas is going to go first, but let's say it's random. Probability is random, okay? And I said, what's the probability that it's going to go Greg and one of the J's, okay? Oops. And let's just assume if they pick me first, maybe you're going second, Carter, who knows? All right, but what's the probability if it's all random? I've seen all 3 of them play. I've seen play against each other too. What a game. That was incredible, you guys. All right, so anyway, there's 4 players and Greg is but 1, so it's going to be 1 times 4. But since it's a dependent, Douglas is gone. Now there's only 3 players left to choose from randomly, and there's 2 J's, Jack and Jake. So now it's 2 out of 3. Now, before we multiply across, we can simplify anything on the top with anything on the bottom as long as we're multiplying. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. There you go. Now you're not going to have 1/6 to convert to a percent. The percents are all going to be easy except for 2 of them. 1/6 I think repeats indefinitely. You will get 2. You will have to do the long division, and it will be just a 3-digit number. Well, and you could use your calculator since you're at home, I'm sure, but then you're going to have to convert it to a percent. Okay, that's it, guys. Good luck. Listen, I want to tell you, stop share. I want to remind you that the past 2 weeks, y'all been doing better and better and breaking records. So I don't know if you'll be able to do that this week. There's a little bit of tricky things. Factorials is brand new. So sincere best wishes. Do your best. I'm giving an extra day on the deadline. And check the Google Classroom for the new records and statistics. Very proud of some surprises. It's great. And then definitely, hopefully you watch this review video. It will help you tremendously, and the 4 videos from last week. Love you, miss you. Say your prayers. Help around the house. Be good to each other. Smile and be safe. Love you guys. See you on the next one.